Hi, this is Unlimited Access. My name is Levi.
Hi, I'm Shannon Aylesworth. I am founder and CEO of My Health Edge.
So, most of us probably don't have a really good knowledge of where our medical records are. We don't have access to them. They could be all over the place in multiple locations, forgetting even data on our watch and all that other stuff. What are some of the challenges people might face if they don't even have access to their medical records?
Yeah, so the challenges that they would face are actually a lack of ability either to get good care, quality care, because your doctor probably doesn't have your records, or they might have some of them. The average, I'm trying to find the average is maybe 10 to 20% of your records of what they think is relevant. You got a lifetime of records, the doctor has to sort through that. So your challenge of not having them is you're gonna risk bad health care, and that's not gonna be the doctor's fault. They don't have your records, you need to have your records. And two, you may not even be able to get care because they don't have your records. So if you go see a doctor and you don't have your records and they don't have it, their first thing, the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm. They're going to go as low key as they can. So you're going to feel bad, your quality of life, you can see. And then if they do make a diagnosis on no information, well, now you're wasting a lot of time going down a path that isn't helping you. So your quality of life really suffers when you don't have.
So basically,
those.
if I don't have my medical records and I go see the doctor, they're going to make an uninformed decision, so they're going to be as risk adverse as possible, probably maybe not even solve the problem that might exist. Now, in addition to that, though,
to be fair, doctors generally are really good at diagnosing you on what you come in with, so they could do really well. But if you have other issues or you have things that they don't know about, it's not so much as it's uninformed, it is lack of information will breed maybe a less aggressive approach, or lack of information could cause problems, or you could end up they're going to go conservative. You said that right. You're going to go conservative.
Right. Well, but if I get a diagnosis, say a year ago or whatever, about X, Y, and Z, whatever it might be, when the doctor puts that information into my medical records, it's their archive, their way of communicating to the next doctor.
Yes.
Right. So how does having your medical records and access to your medical records help doctors communicate?
Number one, it's going to ensure that next doctor you see actually has that information. And number two, that it's put into perspective of what you're dealing with now. So in the past, you may have that doctor says, okay, you came in, your situation was here, but you have a whole length of time in between that has since transpired. And hey, I ate like crap, I did this. What that doctor said 3 months ago might not be true today. So it really is allowing you to help put together your history. Great quote that this doctor said to me last week. He said, listen, doctors make 99% of their decisions on historical information. Well, if you go in today and you only have today, that doctor's going to do the best they can, but they don't have that historical. So you hope that doctor sends that data. Sometimes it's complete, sometimes it's not. Most of the time right now it's not. And so your job is to make sure that they have a complete view so that historical decision is a sound one.
Got it. Now, most of us, maybe not most of us, but a lot of us are just healthy. We only go to the doctor for,
Totally fair.
Urgent, whatever kind of things. Now, for people that have chronic conditions, what's it like not having access, or especially if you just discover you have a chronic condition, maybe what's it like, and what are the needs about getting your medical records all in one location?
So even if you are healthy, 1 out of every 3 adults has a chronic illness now. You are probably going to have one.
Right.
If you don't have it yet, that is a systemic problem in the world of chronic illnesses that they're now diagnosing is coming from food and things that we've done. Food is your diet. So that's why you start to see all these wellness plans. Everybody's going, oh, we got to back the truck up, all these things we learned. So even if you're healthy, you want your records. Problem is, we're society trained on, we wait until we're sick and then we go do something. Those that are health conscious are going, let me make sure I prevent these problems going down the line. So what's going to happen when all of a sudden you have a chronic illness, you get pushed into the specialization system, and all of a sudden your doctor, who is your primary care, just doing a physical, giving you blood work, you're fine, all of a sudden, boom, this thing pops its head up. And now you're being sent to multiple doctors who don't have any history on you. They have no idea, hey, you come into me for a diabetic, I have no history on you of your day-to-day or anything like that. You really want to take control of that, so when you go meet that doctor, they can quickly put you on a plan, because you got to stop that if you know, like with diabetes. And again, I talk about that one because it is such an extreme situation. It's preventable. If you go to the doctor, it's preventable. If you don't, and you don't get measured for this stuff, then all of a sudden you have this problem that you didn't have, and now you've got to quickly try to reverse it. So it's very important you have those records when you go to see your specialist doctor, because you're really the only one who knows that information. Your doctors aren't holding, Levi comes in, I hold all of your history. They don't hold that in their head. They're like, here's today, bucketize it. You're the only one who knows what their history is.
So it's, we're transitioning, right? This is a problem, right?
Yeah.
With access to all of this stuff. What are you doing about it?
What am I doing about it?
Yeah.
I'm building the platform. Because I can't get my own. And I'll be honest, I can't get my own. I try to find mine, and even when I try to get my records, I get infuriated. The good news is, for me, I get on the phone with a doctor, and I know my history. Hey, I got a history of sinusitis. Give me doxycycline. That particular antibiotic that you want to give me doesn't work. I just had that experience last week. So I'm building a platform that collects all your records, that allows you to put in your own history, put in anything else about yourself that you think is pertinent. You get in front of the doctor and you say, well, I ate 4 pizzas last week. Put it in the app. Let them know what your medical history is. It's not just records. That's just the problem we're solving. But then add on top all of these other things that you think the doctor should know, so that they can tell you what to do moving forward. You don't go to your financial advisor and say, I'm not going to tell you anything, but tell me what I should do with my money.
Right. It's no longer theoretical, too. We're
Right.
in beta.
We're in beta, yeah. We're in beta. Yep, we're in beta, and we're launching it now. It's we're going out with testing. We'd love everybody to test it, to make sure that it is the easiest platform you can get on. Like, you just want to get on it, you open it up, you're like, oh my god, this is so easy. It's popping stuff out at your face, and then we'll take that feedback and start to really hone in on the people who really need this help, what they need from us, because we don't want to add. When you're sick, you don't want more stuff on your plate.
Because the ultimate solution is, we all have our phones with us at any given point in time. And we go see the doctor, we just say, boom, it's right here on this app.
Yes.
Right? Whether it
Here
be
you go.
our medical records, our diet, water intake, app.
Hey, last week I tripped. Oh my god, I fell off the balance beam when I was 16. Listen, true story, fell off the balance beam when I was 16. My spinal issues that I've had 6 months ago, found out that finally caught up with me. How many years later? I'm not going to age myself.
Yeah, totally get it.
Yeah.
Well, we're really looking for people to join us in this fight, because it doesn't have to be this way. You can take control of your health. Here at My Health Hatch, we have designed an app that's in beta that you can sign up for today. We want you to like, subscribe to this channel, get involved, join our community, and let's make everything a lot better for everybody. So again, my name is Levi. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe to the video.
Thank you. Shannon Aylesworth, please join us.